2,000 years ago, the world was ruled by empires. Power was inherited. Authority was enforced. Order was maintained through violence. Rome controlled the land. Rome controlled the economy. Rome controlled life. The eastern provinces' occupied populations lived under constant taxation and surveillance. Most people were born poor and died unnoticed. History did not remember them. In this world, change did not come from the bottom. Around the year we now call zero, a child was born in a small provincial town. There were no announcements. No officials recorded it. No monuments were built. By every historical measure, this birth was insignificant. The period surrounding the birth was unstable. Local rulers were known for preemptive violence. Rumors of rebellion were met with force. Families fled. Survival meant movement. Security meant remaining unnoticed. The child grew up. As an adult, he taught publicly for a short period of time. He never held office, never commanded an army, never owned land. He was executed by the state. Normally, that would have ended the story, but something unusual followed. Within decades, small communities formed around his teachings. They met quietly. They shared resources. They cared for the poor. Within centuries, the same empire that executed him adopted those teachings. History rarely records reversals like this. Hospitals emerged. Care for the sick became a moral obligation. Human worth was no longer tied solely to status or power. Even time itself was reorganized. Years were counted forward and backward from the life of this child. Calendars shifted. History reoriented. All of it traced back to a birth no one thought mattered. Today, Christmas is celebrated around the world, often separated from its historical roots, often reduced to tradition and exchange. But at its core, it marks a moment when history shifted direction quietly. Christmas reminds us that even empires are temporary, but truth once sown is not. This is not a story about religion. It is a story about history and the birth that still divides time. Remember this story as you celebrate Christmas this year. This is a lovely season for remembering not only our traditions, but the foundations they were built from.